Hey Ma, do you know what bursts my bubble?
What bursts your bubble, Andrew?
Well, it's been a while since you've done a video with me, correct?
It's been a while, yes.
Any reason for the hiatus?
Andrew, you know the reasons. Things that are said, and, that they can be triggers sometimes, the videos, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I know you say you like doing the artwork. You like doing...
I do. I love art.
Yeah, you like doing artwork with me, but you don't like...
Videos. No, I'm not somebody that... I don't do the Facebook. I don't do LinkedIn. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not a social media person.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. I know. So you want to describe the Green Bunny that we're doing?
Well, Green Bunny is kind of a fictional character that goes around
Otto Greenberg.
thinking...
Yeah, Otto Greenberg is a 40-year-old low-functioning schizophrenic. Who's a caricature of me at times. Let's call a spade, but is also a caricature of other low-functioning people.
People that
yes, correct. I'm sorry. You go. I didn't mean to interrupt.
People that want to break out of their shell and become, super successful, and the Green Bunny depicts that with his, I'm gonna save the world. I'm gonna, be something, and I think that we all want to strive for greatness and betterness.
So some people have, acknowledged in the Green Bunnies, they say, your mom is drawing and writing this storyline, and the answer is no. The storyline, the text, usually comes from me. My mom is the illustrator. She's the drawer. It's kind of like I Am a Bunny by Ole Rysam and Richard Scarry. I think Ole Rysam maybe writes the story, Richard Scarry draws. Somebody says this is kind of like Pink Floyd in a way. A lot of the songs David Gilmour sings, but Roger Waters writes the lyrics. So, obviously, could anybody sing the song better than David Gilmour? Probably not. But, Roger Waters writes the lyrics in the song and relies on David Gilmour to sing and perform it. And it's kind of like, George Costanza from Seinfeld, too. Before we get to your Larry David, George Costanza is based on this writer Larry David. But could anybody play the George Costanza character better than Jason Alexander? A certain something would have been lost if Larry David played the character himself. The character would have been very different. So while it's really great, Mom draws. The storyline comes from me. I'm like Roger Waters. I'm like Larry David, and my mom is the illustrator, right?
Yes.
Of Green Bunny, at least.
Of what's asked to be drawn.
Yes.
That being said, in art, whatever kind of art people do, there's a certain amount of therapeutic health that comes with it.
I think the art therapy is very cathartic. Definitely a lot of self-expression. I express what I feel through the artwork, and I guess your illustration.
Using your hands to draw helps.
You're able to.
I love the content? No, but it's not my content. So.
But it's a good bonding experience.
Yes, we spend time together, which is what I look for.
And you draw the bunny really well, and the storylines can be comical at times. Sometimes dark, sometimes not so comical.
Sometimes silly, and sometimes fun.
Sometimes funny. But we should focus on doing more artwork that you like to do, such as. Just drawings and paintings, so you have fun. Not to say you don't have fun. I'm not like metaphorically holding you at gunpoint, a hostage. Say, do Green Bunny. You're doing it willingly, but also.
I want you to be happy in doing art and do something that makes you happy. If it doesn't make you happy, then we shouldn't do it.
It does make me happy usually. Sometimes we fight, obviously, but
no. I don't think
once
so.
in a while.
I just don't want you stuck in the artwork, stuck in the thought process. Move past that. Draw it, have fun with it, and then move past it.
Yeah, I like to do the artwork, and I do the art class twice a week. Sometimes, you can get a little exhausted doing the artwork. Like today, for example, I have no real ideas. I go there, I do it twice a week, but
sometimes you get sparked when you get there.
Yeah, maybe
I
I'll get a spark and an inspiration, but I don't really know what to draw or do. But
sometimes just looking around the room, you can see a clock on the wall, you can see somebody's doing something and it's intriguing, or you look out the window, you see somebody skipping rope, anything like that. Most artists get inspired. Like I saw an artist do a park bench, just a park bench.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. I think we're running out of time.
And that is what
it is. Thank you for doing this with me, Mama.
You're welcome. Thanks for bringing this stuff in.